Hello everyone joining us here live this morning. Hello. We are at the Phoenix Convention Center. We turn the camera around here. Good morning everybody. I'm Chuck Emmert with the City of Phoenix Communications Department. We're in the West Hall of the Phoenix Convention Center, and I want to show you a very special thing today that we have on display here in the North Building, a Gingerbread Village. But first, let me turn the camera around and give you a little brief tour of where we're at. So, as I mentioned, we are in the West Hall of the Phoenix Convention Center. It's a beautiful hall. Windows on the sign over here. No wet floor signs. Over here we have the Symphony Hall in Phoenix, the steps that lead up to that. And like I mentioned, this is a beautiful building here. Giant hourglass on display here. I'm waving to a few of our followers here, and I'm going to take the camera and walk in this direction over here because I want to show you something very special here in the Gingerbread Village area of the Phoenix Convention Center. Over in this area here we have a display that is something that is free to come see and is just a beautiful area here. It's our Gingerbread Village. I'm waving at a few back here. Thanks so much for being with us. Like I say, my name is Chuck Emmert. I'm with the City of Phoenix Communications Office. I'm going to turn the camera around this way a little bit, and I want to show you behind me in the West Hall. The Phoenix Convention Center is a beautiful gingerbread village. So let's take a look a little closer. So we are at the City of Phoenix. We are in downtown Phoenix at the Phoenix Convention Center. And this is the Gingerbread Village that is created here by the chefs at the Phoenix Convention Center to celebrate the holidays in a traditional style with this Gingerbread Village. So there's a train moving here. These are some of the artistic creations that have made up this Gingerbread Village. You can see it's quite a large display. Takes up a pretty big area here in the North Hall of the Phoenix Convention Center. So if you haven't had a chance to come down this and see this, it's really a beautiful spot. Yeah, there's a train. One of our viewers is commenting about the train, just like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I'm waving to a few folks here. You can imagine something like this takes a little bit of time to do. We're going to step over here in the corner, and I want to bring on with me right now a chef that is responsible for the Gingerbread Village here. So I'm going to flip the camera around and over here. I'm going to turn around this way. We'll get a little bit better light this way like that. And I'm going to bring in with me Chef Nova here at the Phoenix Convention Center. Welcome with us.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you.
You're welcome. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Chef Nova. Where are you from, and how long have you been here?
First of all, my name is Nova Hardy. I'm from Philippines, and I've been here for 12 years, and I love being here. And actually, there's a lot of things that I would like to say about the gingerbread, and it's like every year we do this one. It's like really give me like inspiration and more creative, be creative with what we do. Mm-hmm. So last year we did some really huge castle, and this year we kind of like went smaller, but it have more details on them.
Well, great. Let's show our viewers here. I'm going to flip the camera around here a little, and we're going to come over this way like this. And the chef, I still have you on the microphone here, but tell us first a little bit about what we're seeing on camera right now.
So right now you have like a barn that we created. Right now we have this bunch of animal over here. They have some sheep and like pigs and cows, and at the other end, if you see it, we have some horse right there. So it's a lot more like intricate and a lot more like details that we put. It's not only like just like a barn. So we made some fence over here and made from pretzel, like Christmas trees and walnuts on the roads.
So everybody should know that this village is made of edible food products.
Yes.
Everything in here. Now, for our viewers that may have never seen a gingerbread village, tell us a little bit, what is gingerbread exactly?
Well, gingerbread is actually I just made like a shortbread dough. It's like there's a lot of spice on them, and molasses is actually the ones making it more like the gingerbread on them. It's like they have like cinnamon, cayenne pepper on them. They have some nutmeg. So it's a lot of spice that include to them, especially the molasses, like bunch of different kind of molasses that you can use.
Well, it's really a work of art, you know.
It is.
One of our viewers just now asked about how long it takes to create something, an artwork like this.
Well, it's actually we started last 2 months ago. It's like it's not only we're just focusing with the village. We're actually like we're like a driven event. We have a lot of party as well. Like it's from like 50 people to 10,000 people.
Wow.
So
So
it's
basically,
huge.
a chef is not able to concentrate on one task. You have to be a good multitasker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And so during the events that you're producing here at the Phoenix Convention Center, you're taking the time also to create a gingerbread village like this.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what was your inspiration for this artwork this year? You mentioned this really is a work of art, but and you're inspired. You say different ways in different years, but what's your inspiration this year?
Well, actually, it's not only me, it's actually my team as well. So it's like they want to create something different this year, and they would do like more like designs and like details of the house. So it's like over there, if you can see, it's like we created like we call it a mansion. So it's like let's build some mansion over here, and that's what we created. We just like really simple, but if you can see all the frosting, the clock and everything, we use fondant for the shingles for the roof, and the chimney we use fondant, and just kind of like created. All the teams make an effort to do all this
And that
stuff.
fondant actually acts as sort of a cement or a mortar to keep things together, right?
Exactly.
Now, this type of village is just incredible here. Now, what do you do with all of this once you're finished with it? Once the holiday season is over?
We actually just throw them away.
Well, and then you recreate every year then after that, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Well, it's a beautiful spot here. What else should our viewers, let's walk around over here to this side, because I see there's some houses over here as well. But some of this you store and you reuse year after year too, right? Some of it?
No, we
Yeah.
actually just throw everything away and start all over again.
Okay. Now, tell me about these structures over here.
Those are the cabin. So I like to go every summertime. We go to cabin and everything. So that's actually my favorite house over there. Just going back vacation.
I see. So this is basically, this one, is it the one in the center here, or which one is your favorite?
The ones in the cabin house.
I see. So
Yeah.
that reminds you of
You're
someplace
like
that you go.
memories with my kids and
I see.
families.
Uh-huh.
that
Well, we
we
got
do.
some comments on this train. That's really impressive too, as well. Well, the whole display here is at the Phoenix Convention Center. Our viewers, I'm going to flip the camera here again. So many people are waving at us here, and they're so happy to be with us live here on Instagram like this. But we're at the Phoenix Convention Center. You mentioned you've been here for 16 years, is that right?
12 years.
12 years, okay. So that's a good long run.
Yes.
But this has got to be something that you enjoy doing every year.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, what will happen then through the holidays? So people can come, if somebody wants to come down and see this, what do they do?
Well, they just actually like enjoy and sit down. We have a big lunch over here that they can sit. We have a Starbucks over there.
Uh-huh.
We usually sell pastries, muffin, empanadas, and during the season we have some nutcrackers going around. And then we're gonna have children who are selling like cupcakes. They can decorate their own. We're showing them. I have a team that creating the design and everything.
Right, and people can come down here. And we mentioned the Phoenix Symphony Hall is right behind us over here, so you can come down for a performance, come out and see this, and enjoy a little of the holiday
Hot
season
chocolates,
like that.
Yeah, they can have hot chocolates and muffin or cupcakes or holiday cookies.
Great. All right. Well, thanks so much for being with us. Is there anything else that you want to say about the village that I didn't ask you about?
I think that's you cover pretty much
Yeah,
everything.
good. Okay, well, good. Well, it's so great to have you with us on camera like this, and thanks so much for your artwork and for what you do like this. It just makes a great holiday season this way.
Well,
so,
thank you so much.
all right,
And thanks
all
for
right.
being here.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah,
all
thank
right.
you.
So I'm going to flip the camera, show a little bit more of the village over here, and then I want to talk to someone else as well as we come around this way to look at some more of the Gingerbread Village here. So this is really an impressive thing, and I'm seeing some folks here waving at us and everything. I'm going to try and get a hand free here to wave back a little bit. Thanks so much for joining us today. And I'm just showing you the Gingerbread Village that is in the North Hall of the Phoenix Convention Center. This is a free event that you can come down and see this Gingerbread Village and the artwork here in the holiday season. We're right next to Symphony Hall, underneath the big hourglass here in the Phoenix Convention Center. And over here on the side, I have another guest with me here. So I'm going to flip the camera around, and joining me again is Chef Patrick.
Yes.
Good to see you again.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. So the
Yes.
last time we talked, it was Thanksgiving, and let's move over here a little bit more towards
Yeah,
the light like
yeah.
that. We'll get more light on us there. There we go. That's a little bit better right there. So we were just talking about the Gingerbread Village here, and this is something that was created by Chef Nova. But you mentioned too, this is really a team effort to get something. This isn't just one person.
Absolutely. Nova's team of 8 between Gabino, Michelle, the list goes on, Tony. They supported her in this venture. I helped inspire her a little bit, but she took the ball, ran with it. The team got together, started months ago, simultaneously putting out the events for the convention center, all the hard work that they have to do for that, all the holiday cookies for the theater, all the plated desserts that they have to do for our mayor's event that's going on today. Mm-hmm. She succeeded in all of it. She's got a wonderful showcase to show anyone who comes down to the convention center, the West Building, anyone that comes in for the Nutcracker and the Symphony, they'll be greeted with hot chocolate. We're going to do decorate your own cupcakes. She's going to be selling her desserts, her pastries.
Wow.
I mean, this
So
is a chance.
As a chef, you have to know how to multitask.
Oh yeah.
You can't just do one thing.
No,
No. Yeah.
Multitasking. I'm getting ready for Salvation Army Christmas now as we speak.
Oh, great. Well, I want to get your take on some of the ingredients here. I know we have some folks online with us here that are interested in food, and they have, just some interest in some of the ingredients that are put together in a village like this. First of all, I mean, what is gingerbread exactly?
Oh, it's just a spiced cookie, basically. It contains nutmeg, cinnamon, molasses, lots of sugar, flour, and it's basically just a hard cookie that will endure the strength of a lot of weight. That castle or giant house is probably upwards of 30 pounds.
Wow.
So it's a cookie that you may not want to classify as soft bake, but it can hold up the strength to create a village of this size. So.
And then to join it together, you have a fondant. Is that correct? Is that the way that's pronounced? That joins it together?
Exactly. It's an icing, and it's got sugar, powdered sugar, and lots of we whip it up, and then it hardens enough to keep the roof, the cereal, the candy, the Snoopy.
We're going to mention that.
It holds all of it up.
Yeah.
So.
And there's quite a bit of candy that goes into this as decorations as well.
Yeah, she used almost 60 pounds of candy.
60 pounds.
Yeah, and that doesn't even include like the snacks, the pretzels, the cereals, but it's
the detail in here. I mean, the signs and everything. That's done with icing. I'm supposed to the lettering on the signs and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's just a tribute to how dedicated Chef Nova is to her craft.
Indeed. And you mentioned something about the weight of this castle we're looking at right now.
Yeah, like I said, the gingerbread cookie needs to stand up to support. It would be pretty hard to bite into, but it serves its purpose as creating a wonderful village like this.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to flip the camera again, but I'm just imagine this. I mean, you've got a great job here with the city and things that you create here and all the wonderful work that you do here down at the convention center. But this has got to be one of the favorite things at the holiday time, to create a piece of art like this.
I try to take credit for it, but there's no way I could. So she's my other half, and she's got the patience and she's got the steady hand to do this. But yeah, I show this off to all my friends. I take pictures and brag about it all the time. It's a wonderful thing to be a part of. She's a great partner. Her team's wonderful. The convention center has always been wonderful.
Great. Well, this is something here. As our viewers are wondering maybe where this is at, can you tell them where we're at and how to see this?
Absolutely. We're downtown Phoenix Convention Center in the West Building. We're right in front of the Symphony Hall.
Okay. I said the North Building a couple times. We're in the West Building.
West Building.
West Building. Okay.
Yeah, the West Building, and right in front of Symphony Hall. We're in a little Metro Cafe Lounge. If you want to look over there, that'll be starting December 12th. We'll have somebody there serving hot apple cider, hot chocolate, cookies, candies.
And just look for the giant hourglass that we're looking at right now.
Right.
Yeah. Look for the giant magnifying glass here, rather, and this is where the Gingerbread Village is.
Nova's going to allow you and the kids to create and decorate their own cupcakes if they come down after the 12th and 13th. We'll have a little stand set up. Nova will bake them a cupcake, and then we'll let the kids decorate their own cupcake and take it home with them if they want to get involved in some of the creativeness.
Okay, well, super. Well, Chef, thank you so much
My pleasure.
for being with us today.
Again,
good to see you as well. And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah.
I'll see you again.
See you again. All right, thanks
pleasure.
again.
Take care.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks so much for joining us. I'm going to look back out this way a little bit. I'm walking through the West Building of the Phoenix Convention Center, and there's just a beautiful spot back here, and you can kind of see that Gingerbread Village behind me. But if you come in the front doors over here, you'll pass right by Symphony Hall, and then come over this way. Look for the giant the mirrored magnifying glass over here, and then underneath that over here is the Gingerbread Village. So thanks everybody for joining us. We're live on Instagram here, obviously, and everybody that has joined us, thanks so much. And all the waves, I'll throw it back to everybody here on camera. So again, thanks for joining us. I'm Chuck Emmert with the City of Phoenix Communications Office. We're here at the Gingerbread Village. If you're looking for something to do this holiday season that's free and fun, this is the place to be, the Phoenix Convention Center, and we're in the West Hall with the Gingerbread Village. So everybody, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.